Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is November 12th, 2025, and this is a quick, review. Take a look at Netflix. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. No trade recommendation here, guys. Just a quick look and see what's going on with Netflix. I do not own Netflix at this time, but it's getting ready to do a 10-to-1 split. And usually after those splits, from that split price, they tend to double. It might take anywhere from 2 to 5 years for that to happen, but I don't mind doing that. That's one of the things that I like doing, actually, on good companies that I think are good and may not have any problem. Don't never know. I like buying them and putting some money into them and looking for that money to double. All right, but let's go ahead and take a quick look at the chart. Kind of give you my whole mindset around this whole split thing. That's why I'm looking to get into it and all. As you can see from back here, well, of course, did more than split. I mean, more split and more than double from where here and on up. It did a nice little pullback. It gave you another chance to get into it and make a nice run. Now we're getting another pullback, and I'm looking at it, and I was trying to decide, okay, when do you get into this thing? I'm looking at a monthly chart right now. I'm trying to decide when do you get into this thing and all for this split. Right now, I definitely said I was going to wait until after the split in order to buy the shares that I want to buy, and see how it plays out from there. And on the monthly chart, what I'm seeing right now, let's zoom in a little bit here. As you can see from where it split last time and what it's done. So that's, again, why I don't mind doing this. Right now on this monthly chart, we are getting a bullish harami being formed and all. We had a red month this previous month, and we already had a monthly low this month. So again, it's kind of like, what is this thing going to do? That's why I'm kind of doing the video. Should I be in it now? Go ahead and buy my shares that I want to buy and get into it now and then let them split, or should I wait? I like waiting. I'm going to wait. That's what I do, and we're going to see how that plays out. But let's go ahead and go down to the weekly chart. Just take a quick look at the rest of the charts and see what's going on. And all on this weekly chart, as we can see, we also this moving average that you see here is 50 into 200. That's what I use for my institutional moving averages, I call them. I had those on my chart to see what they are doing. You can see that this thing came down here close to this 50, and then actually went a little bit below the 50, and we have bounced. You can see that the split is coming up on the 17th, which is next week. Next week Monday. So that's why I'm looking at this thing. But as we can also see here on this weekly chart, we're already getting higher highs, but now we got a higher low at a higher high. But we still got this big red candle here to fight. So this might give us a little resistance and give us a push back down and all. But it also gives me a target where if I'm going to get into this thing, I want to make sure I get in it somewhere below maybe 120. After a split, this should be around $120. $116 based on where the price is. It's a 10 to 1. It's going to be $116, $110 somewhere in there. But I definitely want to get in it. It's based on your trading plan, your trading strategy. I look at getting in it before it gets in here, and I don't mind selling calls and selling puts and all, and trade this thing as it goes up. So that's one of the things that I will be doing, probably with this, just like I usually do with all of them, and then I get to a point where I have shares that I'm actually just sitting on, and then other shares that I'm actually trading back and forth like that, and I'll selling calls, selling puts, and blah, 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 doing that. But that's what I see here. I see this thing is already looking like it's ready to go. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at the daily chart. Zoom in on the daily chart. And we can see here, based on this daily chart, and one of the things that I kind of noticed here on the daily chart, this thing was kind of like in a little range here for a little while. It had got below its high up here, and then it actually had a pretty good gap down, on earnings and stuff. And now, it has made its bottom here, seem like after earnings, and it has already beginning to start on its way up. That's why I'm kind of doing the video and kind of wondering, should I be in this thing already, or should I got in based on what I had saw back here, last week and all, and based on what I'm seeing right now this week, it's kind of like, but stick to your plan, stick to your hope, stick to your plan is after earnings to actually get into this thing. That's just what I do. And I'll look like my best price, here before earnings, but we have to kind of like just wait and see what happens. And that's what I see here happening. So that's the only thing that I'm a little concerned with. I see that this is the 50 here. So we are still below the 50. This is the 200 here. It had got below the 200 and gotten back above the 200 here. So this is kind of like saying, okay, what's going to happen? Are you going to break this 50? Again, you can see how it was trading around the 50 up here, and couldn't get above it. And again, you got this high up here. So that's going to be like 130, and you're going to be down here at 120. So that's about $10, that you're going to be able to make on it, just getting back to that high. And from where it's at right now, it's not that much. It's only like, well, it's $4. It's just $4 here, less than $4. So again, that's why I'm not too concerned about that at this time. Because once this thing, I'm talking about a double, and it's going to be a couple of years or so maybe in order to do that. But you don't start stressing over a couple of dollars when you're looking at a bigger picture. You just wait for your setup, wait for everything to, like I say, wait for the stars to align for your strategy and your entry, and then you buy at that time. And that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of just being patient, waiting for my stars to align, and once I see that, I know then that it's time for me to be in this stock and start my little strategy then. And that's what I'll see here, and that's what all I want to have to share here today. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys having a great day. You guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.